everybody. For those of you guys who are new here, hello. I am Phoenix. I set your tarot reader, your spiritual guide, your friend, your buddy, your pal, your friend, your buddy, your pal. I'm your friend, your friend, your friend, your buddy, oh pal. Hi guys, and for those of you guys who are returning, hello, and welcome back. Okay, before we get started, I do want to say if this video resonates in any way, alrighty, if anything resonates, please like the video because it definitely does help out with the channel. All right, and for those of you, some of you know, some of you don't, I have fully stepped into my purpose now, right? I'm no longer at the Botanica. I'm out here doing things on my own, so it does help to spread the energy and to get the energy out there, right? And not just that, right? If you find that this may resonate with someone else in your life as well, please share the video with them. Okay, guys? But I heard big dogs. That is Bill Harbor. Alrighty, but you guys, my loves, have definitely, you guys have the keys to unlock the reality that you dreamed of. The keys are in your hand, and I'm looking at an eagle right now, confirmation. The keys are in your hand. Some of you guys are looking at things from a bird's eye perspective or an eagle's perspective, Ashe. So definitely looking at everything, right? You're looking at yourself in wholeness, right? And you are seeing the things that you do and the things that you don't do, right? That have you in this quantum loop, right? And so you guys have acknowledged that, right? And because you guys have acknowledged that, you guys are able to move in the energy of your highest and greatest self. Ashe. So I think that's very, very beautiful. So the keys are literally just you and you acknowledging everything about you that make you who you are today, because the you that you envision is truly who you are, right? It's truly who you are, right? So again, you've taken the time out to say, hey, who am I today? And what am I doing? But most importantly, what am I not doing that is pushing my manifestations back or further away from me? And because you guys have went inward and truly did that work, you guys are unlocking new doors. You guys are unlocking new frequencies, right? Your frequency is shifting. And when your frequency shifts, Ashe, things around you shift as well. Hello, how are you guys today? Right? But when you shift your frequency, when you shift your mindset, right? And when you truly do the work, right? The inner work. Because again, I tell you guys all the time, you can write your manifestations down in the I already have form all you want, right? You can affirm all you want, but until you actually start moving in that energy, you will just be writing and just be saying things, right? These are like band-aids, and it may work for a little bit, but it's not going to be something that you can sustain, right? But you guys, my loves, are doing the work to where the energy, you guys are able to sustain the energy of your highest self, right? You guys are making those changes. You guys are shifting. And again, because of that, your reality is shifting, right? And some of you guys, or some of us, right? Us, period, humans, right? I'm not going to separate myself because I do this as well, right? But a lot of times we want things to happen right then, right? We want to see our manifestations and things like that happening, working right then, right? And if we don't, we'll feel confused, or we'll feel like, what's going on? So for some of us, we try to rush it, right? But there's something about enjoying the subtle shifts, alrighty, and sitting in that silence, right? Because sometimes there is silence before a big shift, right? Or you may feel like there's stagnation, but it's just the universe preparing you, right? So if things are feeling like they're not moving as quickly as you want to, give gratitude for that, because the universe is preparing you, right? They don't want to give you all that energy at one time, and then you're like, whoa, this is too much. It becomes overwhelming, right? And so you have to shift, and the universe shifts for you, right? But you have to allow that shift to just kind of happen subtly, right? You guys are definitely, look, Nine of Swords in reverse. You guys are not allowing the pain, the trauma, and things like that of past relationships, or the things that you've went through, the people that you've encountered. You're no longer allowing that to weigh you down anymore. Okay? You're no longer dwelling on that. You're no longer saying, okay, you're no longer resonating with that energy anymore. Okay? And so you guys have gotten up. You guys have dusted yourself off. You guys are truly working and eliminating traumas, right? And not only that, but again, the past version of you, the version of you that was afraid to step out here and do things, the version of you that was afraid to speak out for yourself, the version of you that you guys have released all of that. You guys are no longer allowing anything to hold you down, or to burden you, or stop you from being in tune, right, with your greatest and highest self, or to stop you from becoming who you are meant to be. Because this is you've only reached half. You haven't hit your pinnacle, right? You have not hit your pinnacle. You're not even halfway there yet, right? You're not even halfway there yet. But you are entering a new timeline. You are unlocking the door to a new timeline. And this timeline is full of confidence, self-love, abundance. Ashe, full of it. Full of it. Okay? But we got the King of Cups out here, and we got the Lover's card. Alrighty? So just be I don't want to say be weary, right? But be mindful of the energies that will come in, and that are very much so full of themselves. It's all about them. And if it isn't about them, they get mad, right? When you try to protect your energy from them, they're upset, right? Because it's all about them. But this person will come in looking for some sort of selfish gain. Ashe, is not love, it's selfish gain, right? This person is very much so just full of themselves, right? And if it doesn't concern their emotions or how they feel, then they don't want any parts in it. They don't want any parts of it. Okay, so be wary of that, right? But not even be wary of that. Protect yourself from that, right? Disengage with those energies. Ashe, use your discernment, right? Because your higher self will always tell you what's going on. Okay, but use your discernment, because just as you have those people that are coming in, you also have people that are coming in to help you with your goals, right? To help you get to where you are meant to be, to help you become who you are meant to become, right? This is a helping hand I just heard from the universe. The universe will send you those people. It will send you your tribes. Hi, how are you guys? Right? Ashe. Okay, so the universe is shifting for you, not only preparing you, but also preparing the people around you, right? Also preparing the people around you. So again, if things are feeling a little slow, know that the universe is preparing that table, right? The table that we all speak of, that table of abundance, that table of love, that table of joy. The universe is preparing that table, right? And it doesn't happen quickly. Ashe, they take their time to prepare the table. They take their time to lay out, the knives, the forks, the different plates and things like that, right? Because they want it to look a certain way. They want it to be a certain way. Ashe, before you sit down and eat. Okay? And so the universe is preparing everything for you. Ashe. I absolutely love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Right? And then 7 of Wands. Okay, this is you deserving to be there. You have fought so hard to get here, right? To become who you are meant to be. Ashe. And so when you get there, right? Because the 7 of Wands is after success. Ashe. So this is you reaching that pinnacle. Don't get comfortable. Don't get complacent. Don't fall back into your old ways, right? Because sometimes we'll see things manifest and we're like, okay, we got it. Now I can get comfortable, but now I can get comfortable again. Don't get comfortable. Do not get comfortable, right? Continue to work. Continue to strive, right? Continue to do those things, right? And don't allow anybody to tell you that you are undeserving, right? Don't tell yourself that you are undeserving. Ashe. But no, always have that fight in you. Always have that drive in you to do it. Ashe. Because this is somebody that made it to the top and they're going to do everything in their power to stay there, right? This is no fear, no procrastination. They don't care about judgment. It's like the Fool card. You don't care about judgment because you're doing what makes you happy. You're doing what your soul is calling you to do. You're making a way. Or you've made a way. Ashe, thank you. You've made a way. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? And guys, again, just take this energy as it resonates. Okay? This is a general collective reading. So everything may not be for you, right? There may just be bits and pieces that are for you. Okay? And don't allow tarot to drive you crazy, right? If it doesn't sit well with you, maybe you haven't reached that point yet. Or maybe, again, it is just for somebody else to pick up on, right? But you guys have put in the work. This is somebody that has put in the work, and they're not letting nothing take them from that position. Not even themselves. They're going to continue to work hard, continue to strive, right? They're going to continue to do that. I'm seeing the King of Wands, okay? And then look at that, the 3 of Wands. Okay? So yeah, embrace your power, stand in your power. Make those tough decisions. Continue to make those tough decisions. All right? Because when we're talking about manifesting and things like that, again, it's more than just writing on the paper. It's more than just affirming things and saying things. But it is also about action, right? The King of Wands is someone that is about action. He's not just sitting around talking about it, right? And he's not just allowing anybody to be in his circle either. If you don't please the king, then you can't sit here. Ashe, he's not allowing anybody that doesn't vibrate at the same frequency as him to sit with him unless they are a yes man, right? And a king truly doesn't even want a yes man, right? So get ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Because it's not like you're going to be fighting. Like you're going to be, but it's like you're ready. It's not going to be a constant fight, right? But you're ready is giving 9 of Wands energy. You're ready for whatever is coming your way. Ashe, you're ready for whatever is coming your way. And you're not going to sit down. You're not going to just take anything. You're truly out here and controlling your reality. You're truly out here co-creating your reality. You're not letting other energies dictate your life for you anymore, right? And because of that, you guys are ready to set sail. Three of Wands here. Okay, you guys are ready to go out here, right? You guys are ready to do it. Ashe. And it's like, get ready for the marathon. 333. Get ready for the marathon. And this is also giving clean slate here, right? Clean slate. New beginnings. Ashe. You can be whoever, you can be whoever you want to be. but you want to be your highest and greatest self. Ashe. And so this is that door that's opening for you. You have the keys to unlock that door. You just have to truly affirm yourself and say, listen, this is who I am. This is what I envision. So this is what I am going to do. Ashe. And I'm going to go out here. I'm going to set sail and I'm going to make it happen for myself. Right? This is somebody that is in search, trying to find themselves, right? Find their calling, right? Or not even find it, but attract it. They're ready to go out here and do it. Their feet are planted firmly. They're like, okay, what do we got to do? Let's go for it, because I'm ready for stability. And as I'm looking at, I'm seeing the Four of Wands. Ashe. So whatever reality you are shifting into, the birds are fighting. And this could be a fight, right? It could definitely be a fight. And it is a fight. There's no it could definitely be. It is a fight, right? When you're in that state of letting go of your past self, and you're entering into this stage where only your highest vibrations can thrive, right? It's definitely a fight. It's definitely a struggle, right? Because again, your past self wants to stay comfortable, right? It wants to stay comfortable, or it wants you to stay comfortable. It wants you to stay safe. And so it says to you, no, don't go do this. People might judge you. Don't go do that. Right? But then you have your higher self that's like, no, I'm going to do that because this is what I see for myself. So yes, it is a battle. But again, you guys are prepared for that battle. Remember, I seen the Nine of Wands. And so you guys are embracing that battle. And you're not turning back to comfortability. You're not. You are choosing to elevate. You are choosing to ascend. You are choosing to become better. And again, because of that, these new doors are being unlocked for you. They're being unlocked for you. Ashe, because you're moving out of that season of lack, right? And for some of you guys, you are incorporating that patience, right? And if you're not, then you need to, okay? Get comfortable with the stillness, right? Because our minds are always programmed like, hey, let's do this. Let's do that. If it's stillness, something must not be happening for me, right? But the stillness is the universe being prepared. The stillness is the universe preparing for you. Ashe. Because again, remember, we don't chase, we attract. Ashe. So incorporate a little bit more peace, a little bit more stillness, a little bit more faith. Ashe. And instead of saying, hey, things must not be happening because I don't see anything, say that, hey, a lot's about to happen because the universe is preparing. I'm about to eat real good. This table is about to be set. There's a banquet. There's a feast out here for me. And it truly is. It truly is. The Sun card energy, right? Great things happening for great ass people, for dedicated people. Right? Because you can definitely be a great person and ain't out here doing nothing. And so, you know. But for you, things are shifting. Things are happening. Because not only are you a great person, but you're letting your old self die out to invite the newness in, to invite the new frequency in, the new energy in. And I keep saying new, but I'm being reminded to not say new, because again, this is true. Okay, Ashe. True you. Ashe. It's not a new you. It's a true you. It's you in your truest, highest, greatest form. Right? And so you guys are definitely, y'all get in there. Y'all get in there. We got the Hangman here. Ashe. And the Hangman is about decision making. Like the Hangman, again, remember earlier we were talking about the perspective shift. That's the Hangman. When we were talking about the eagle and looking at things from a larger perspective, from a greater perspective, from a bird's eye view, truly seeing everything, the ins and the outs, the ebbs and the flows, truly seeing yourself as whole, right? So you can make the decisions that will lead you to the reality that you want. Ashe, that is what the hangman is about. Nobody put the hangman up here, guys. The hangman put himself up there. That's why he got his feet crossed like that. He comfortable. He's willing. He's wanting to see things from a different perspective so he can grow. And that is you guys. You guys are not settling anymore. You guys are not settling anymore. You guys are not saying, okay, I'm a procrastinator and that's just what it is. No, you guys are saying, hey, I'm a procrastinator, but I am changing that. That is who I was. It is not who I am anymore. Ashe. I like that you invite your true frequency in, not your new frequency. Yes, yes, your true frequency, because that's truly what it is. You know? These and I tell people this all the time, you know, when you envision yourself doing something, you know, being something, however the case may be, you know, whether it's a healer or, you know, a herbalist, whatever. If you're not doing that right now, it's not because, oh, that's just a thought that you're happening. No, that's a timeline that you're living on. That's a timeline, right? And you just have to vibrate at the same frequency of that timeline. Right? It's nothing new. Nothing here is new to you, Ashe. But it's the timelines, okay? It's you on a different timeline. Or for some of y'all like to say timeline are realms. So, you know, for some of you, it's you in another realm. But it isn't far from you. It isn't something that can't be obtained, right? It's just something that you have to tap into. Ashe. Look at that. The 7 of Cups, right? And that's because everything is going to be abundant. All of your cups are going to be full, right? I'm not looking at this as confusion. No, this is blessing on blessing on blessing. These are you unlocking that door, and this is what you have, right? The snake. Well, the snake representing that Kundalini energy. Ashe. The dragon down there representing that strength, that power, that protection. The wreath down there representing success. Balloons representing happy times. There's a castle representing, you know, your great home front. There's, you know, a person up there representing the people that are going to be coming into your lives to help you to manifest these things. Right? People that you can connect with, people that you can grow with. Ashe. And then that ain't nothing but spirit up there. Okay? A ghost is what? Spirit. Ashe. Spirit helping you. And that's you standing there. Like, wow, look at this. Look at this. And I love how he's in shadow form, right? Because you guys, again, have tapped into that shadow self. And you guys have alchemized it, right? You guys have looked and said, you know what? This is me, again, as whole, right? Not just the beautiful, lovey-dovey things that you like to tell people about yourself, but you guys have tapped into the energies of self that you don't too much like, right? And because you guys have alchemized that and made it work for you, right? Because you guys have said, hey, listen, this is who I am when I'm mad. This is who I am when things are not going my way. Ashe. And because of that, you guys have tapped into this energy of, okay, no more. No more. Right? You guys have made the decision to say, no, that's not me anymore. And because of this, again, the doors have been unlocked. The shift is happening. The shift is happening. This is a general collective read. Ashe, I am a tarot reader, a spiritual guide. And so if this isn't for you, then I do open the space. I do open the door for you to leave now, because I want to be respectful for to everybody, and I would like for everybody to be respectful to us as well. Ashe. And so, yeah, guys, protect yourselves. Ashe, protect yourselves. And I think that's beautiful, because as I'm thinking about the what's this, that's how people gonna be. That's how you're gonna be. Like, what is this? Look at all of this, right? And it's gonna feel so amazing, and um you're gonna feel so powerful, right? And you're gonna, for some of you guys, you're gonna feel like this happened overnight. We talk about this all the time, but it didn't happen overnight. You put in the work, you put in the time, you put in the energy, right? And you aligned yourself with it. Ashe. You're not somebody that's out here pretending, right? You don't just say one thing because you're online, or because, because other people are around. You're truly living like this. You're truly being like this. Ashe. And because of this, this is why the shifts are happening. Ashe. This is why the doors are being unlocked. Okay. This is why you guys are feeling like you guys are quantum jumping. Ashe. Okay. So yeah, y'all. Page of Pentacles out there, okay? New beginnings, new realities about to shift. Okay? Your reality is about to shift because you are making the decisions. Because you are making the tough decisions, executive decisions for it too. Right? You're no longer doing the things that you used to do. Right? You're no longer doing that. And I was just looking at a little baby bee, but I was just reminded yesterday while I was outside, right? I like to bug watch, bee watch, all of those things, right? And so yesterday while I was outside meditating and things like that, I actually caught 2 bees in the act, 2 little baby bees in the act. Right? And so you guys are about to birth something abundantly beautiful, right? And this could definitely be, the death of the old self and the rebirth of your highest self, right? Or not even the rebirth, but you just stepping into it. Ashe. And so enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it. Enjoy the new energy. Enjoy the new beginning. Enjoy life. Ashe. Put the past version of you in the past. Right? Yesterday doesn't matter. What are you going to do today? Ashe. Look at that. Queen of Wands, 4 of Sticks. Ashe. Queen of Wands, 4 of Wands. I'm sorry. In my hoodoo deck, they're the sticks. Okay? But that's Queen of Wands and 4 of Wands. It literally does not get no better than that. Okay? Embrace the chaos, because the Queen of Wands and the 4 of Wands together is 5 of Wands, okay? So embrace the chaos. Do not run from the chaos, okay? There's always chaos. There's always destruction and things like that before the big reveal, right? And the destruction is your lower self, or, your past self, that past version of yourself, right? Dying off. It's dying off. Right? And you're stepping into a new energy, and that can definitely be chaotic, right? It can definitely be confusing at times, but embrace that and look at that like, yes, this is my shift occurring, okay? Because it is. So step into your personal power, but step into it with love. Do everything with love. Ashe, go through this shift with love, not with force, not with power, but with love. Because the Queen of Wands, she's very powerful. That's why she's the queen. That's why she has that wand, okay? But she also does things from a nurturing perspective, right? So her power comes from love and nurturing and her intuition, okay? That's why the black cat is down there, right? So follow your intuition and embrace the chaos, embrace the chaotic moments. Ashe. Okay? Have the courage of a lion. Right? Don't back down. When you are in that space where you have to make a reactive decision on, okay, am I going to do this or am I going to do this? Embrace the newness, embrace the uncomfortable, so you can truly step into who you are meant to be. Because staying comfortable, turning around, running away, that will just cause your manifestations to take even longer. All right, it'll just cause the shift to take even longer. Okay, so don't turn away from it, turn to it. Ashe. And know that nothing but good things and great things will come from that, right? You guys, I told you guys are birthing something. You guys have been focused on your foundation, building self, and it's working. It's working, Ashe. So, and don't, a lot of times, right, we're looking for big shifts to happen. There's a little red bird right there. She's chasing a bee. Oh my God. This is my first time I've seen a cardinal chase a bee. She's chasing a bumblebee. That was beautiful. That was beautiful, right? Your manifestation's chasing you. Look at her. There she goes. She must have got tired of chasing it. She like, you know what? And for some of you guys, that's what it is. You got tired of trying to chase things. So you're like, well, hey, you've had that aha moment. And you're like, okay, I'm not going to chase. I'm going to become. Because when I become this energy, then it just flows to me. It comes to me. Ashe, you okay? Okay, I'll get you some breaks. So that is all, my babies, for your general collective reading, okay? And again, if this resonated in any way, feel free to like, share, comment, things like that, because it definitely does help out with the channel. And again, if you guys are wanting personal readings, please feel free to reach out to me already. And yeah, that's it, you guys. Enjoy the shift. Enjoy the shift. I love you. Peace. Out here in the dry.